if you take a look, basically on 767, 766, the accounting of the sacrifices of the leaders as they inaugurated the Mishkan is brought forth. Now, there's a very easy way to cut down on words if we wanted to describe this occasion.
They all did the same.
They all did the exact same thing. If you take a look, just take a look. Each one's the same exact. Take a look at 769. Every day, each leader brought the exact same thing, but the Torah goes through each one of their sacrifices, the same exact thing. It's like cut and paste, cut and paste, cut and paste, cut and paste, 12 times, all the way through 771, 773, 12 times, 12 days, 12 exact same offerings. You could have done this differently. You could have said, this is the offering that all the tribes brought every day. These are the tribes that brought them and their leaders. You could have brought the first one and just said everyone did like that one. You could have done it in different ways. Let's get to ask the question, why the Torah repeated? Torah's so careful with its words. Like you get through hundreds of years in Bereshit in like one word or less than a word. But here, so there are different explanations. Another one is interesting, that's often brought, is that each one, the Midrash brings that each one brought the same one, but they all brought with a different kavanah, with a different intention. So the Torah doesn't say the intention, but the Midrash brings the intentions. And the idea is like we all do things all the time that are similar. You come here every day, you say Kaddish, you do Shemona Esrei, but so it's the same acts, but we have to insert different intentions each time. A final idea that I want to share is take it on face value. It's to show that each one did the same thing, and each day was the same exact thing. And it's speaking about the value of doing the same thing over and over. Okay, so without changing your intention even. There is value in repetitive behavior on three fronts, I thought. One front is that it's like, so sometimes when you do repetitive behavior, it can form like kind of like a repetitive action, and through that, it can be like a mantra almost. And through doing certain acts over and over again, you get in the mode of doing it, and through that, you give space for other parts of your soul to surface, if that makes sense. The mantra meditation is a meditation you repeat over and over again. Why? It's so that you can clear your mind. Through doing something over and over again, then your mind's allowed, the inner recesses of your mind are allowed to kind of surface and come and be expressed. That's like one idea why repetitive acts is valuable. Another one is connected to my kids' lunches. So I am the fruit cutter in the house. I don't know how many fruits I've cut. So many fruit. Every day I cut fruit. Because they eat them. When you cut them, they eat them. When you don't, they don't always eat them. So we cut them, we put them out, they eat them. It's like I've done that so many times. I think like through that act, I become like more of a giver. Just through that, like no special intention around it. It's like more giving, more giving, more giving, more. You become a giving person. And through doing acts over and over again, it transforms you. So it transfers you into a better person. One other idea I had is just that continuous act is valuable in the sense of in the cumulative effect. It's like people talk about building the Beit HaMikdash happened a brick at a time. Each day you come, you do the same thing. Some days you feel it, some days you don't. After a while, though, you've built more and more holiness by being in a holy place, by doing a holy act. And that holiness is cumulative, and it builds. You don't always know how it's going to impact you, but it does. I mean, people come for their year, they say Kaddish, day after day. Some days they locked in, some days they're not, some days it's hard. But through the cumulative effect, after the year, most people have something to say on that experience, like it was transformative. And that's the idea of like repetitive acts. So I think the Torah might just be highlighting the importance of repetitive acts, not just with different kavanah each time, but rather just the act itself can really impact you in many different ways in terms of like like a mantra. It could be in terms of like it can form you. It could be a formative action, and also it can have a cumulative effect in terms of building holiness.